In this video, you will learn to convert between various metric volume and mass measurements. So to begin, we're going to work with volume or capacity conversions. And in the metric system, the liter is the basic unit of capacity or volume. And a liter is approximately 1 quart in the imperial system. Now for converting, we have units that are smaller than a liter, and the main unit that we have is the milliliter. Now there's others, but the milliliter is probably the most common, and 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. And we see the prefix milli. Okay, milli, that prefix means 1,000. So 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. Now notice the abbreviation as well for each of those. So we have a capital L for liter, and then the letters ml for milliliter. Now in converting, the process is the same as with other conversions. If you are converting from a larger to a smaller unit, you multiply. And then if you're converting from a smaller to a larger unit, you need to divide. So this is for volume. And then we have mass. So mass or weight, you can kind of use those terms interchangeably. So for the metric system, the gram is the basic unit of mass or weight. Now a gram is a very tiny measurement. All right, so 1 ounce would equal about 30 grams. And remember, it took 16 ounces to make 1 pound. So this is really tiny. All right, and then from this, we actually have units smaller than a gram. And the primary measurement that we work with is going to be milligrams. Now again, we have centigrams and decigrams that are also smaller than a gram, but we're just going to focus on the most common, which is the milligram. Now again, you see that prefix milli. That prefix means 1,000. So 1 gram would equal 1,000 milligrams. And again, notice the abbreviations for gram and milligram. So it's a lowercase g for gram, and then a lowercase mg for milligram. And then we have units larger than a gram, and the primary unit that we work with is going to be the kilogram. And we see that prefix kilo. Kilo means 1,000. All right, so just like milli means 1,000, kilo also means 1,000. So milli would be 1,000, but it's smaller than a gram, and then kilo is 1,000, but it's larger than a gram. All right, so kilogram is 1,000 grams. This is 1,000 times larger than a gram. And notice the abbreviation for kilogram is kg. So kg stands for kilogram. Now for converting, again, the process will be the same as with other conversions. If you're converting from a larger to a smaller unit, you multiply. And then if you're converting from a smaller to a larger unit, you need to divide. So those are the main conversions we're going to deal with in this lesson. Again, we could have other ones that we've thrown in here, but we are choosing to focus on the main units that you see in real life. So now that we have the different units and how to convert, we are going to look at a few examples of actually converting from one unit to another. So our first example, we are converting 50 milliliters to liters. Now milliliters are smaller than a liter, so we're going from smaller to larger, which means we divide. And there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter, so we divide by 1,000. And dividing by 1,000 has the effect of moving our decimal point 3 places, because there's 3 zeros. It moves 3 places to the left, making it a smaller number. And you have to put a 0 in the front to do that. So now we have 0.050, or simply 0.05. All right, so when you divide, we now have 0.05 liters. So 50 milliliters is equal to 0.05 liters. Now for another example, we have now 1.4 liters, and we're converting into milliliters. So again, we have 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter, and we're going from larger to smaller units, which means we need to multiply. So we're multiplying in this case, and we need to move the decimal point 3 places to the right because you're multiplying by a 1 with 3 zeros. So if you move the decimal point over 3 places, 1, 2, 3, you need to add 2 zeros at the end, and that gives you 1,400. So 1.4 liters equals 1,400 milliliters. Example 3, we are converting 1,200 grams into kilograms. All right, so for this one, we are going from smaller to larger units, which means we need to divide. And there are 1,000 grams and 1 kilogram. Kilo means 1,000. So you're dividing by 1,000, which has the effect of moving the decimal point over to the left 3 places, 1, 2, 3. That gives you 1.2. So 1,200 grams equals 1.2 kilograms. Let's look at a few more examples. Next we have 900 milligrams, and we're converting this into grams. So this one, milligrams are smaller than grams, so we're going from smaller to larger, which means we need to divide. And there are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram, so we divide by 1,000, which means our decimal point moves over to the left 3 places, and that gives you 0.9. So 900 milligrams is equal to 0.9 grams. Another example, we have 19 kilograms equals how many grams? So here, kilogram is larger than grams, so you're going from larger to smaller, which means we multiply, and there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. So you multiply by 1,000, so 19 times 1,000 gives you 19,000. So 19 kilograms is equal to 19,000 grams. Okay, one more example. Here we have 18,000 milligrams, and we're trying to convert into kilograms. So this one is maybe easiest to convert in 2 steps. So first off, we can convert milligrams into grams, and then convert that into kilograms. All right, so from milligrams to grams, we know there are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram, and you're going from smaller to larger units, which means we need to divide. So dividing by 1,000 moves the decimal point over to the left 3 places, and that gives you 18. So 18,000 milligrams is equal to 18 grams. And then from grams to kilograms, there's 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. So we take 1,000 and we're going to divide by that because smaller units to larger units, we need to divide. So divide by 1,000 again. So our decimal point moves over again 3 places, 1, 2, 3. Put a 0 in the front. We now have 0.018 kilograms. So our answer is that 18,000 milligrams is equal to 0.018 kilograms. And that concludes our lesson for today. We will see you next time.